it's very much based on the fact that hopefully we'll be battling each other, but we don't know. So, right, skip version.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of. What lap times are you are you doing?
I haven't even tried it yet, really.
What? Okay.
I'm going in blind.
All right. Risky boy.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I do it. Where the hell is my stream? Why are you not working? Stream.
What are you using?
I'm using OBS.
All right.
But hopefully that'll work. Should work. Start streaming.
Where's the server? It's about to start.
Yeah, that's always the question. View docs. Stream info.
Oh, server is up. Server is up.
Coaching. TPC.
Yeah,
That's a great stream title.
I wrote Reece versus Sergi, the battle of the coaches.
I mean, that's easy the other way of doing it. Yeah. Right, I need to check that my stream's actually up. Is it up? I hope it's up.
Alright. Seems it's cozy. Hot. Alright, so first thing, I already tested some laps on this temperature. It was actually 28 degrees, and yeah, I basically made a setup that I felt comfortable with. Just important to check what temperatures you're gonna have on race and stuff, so you can then quickly, if it varies a little bit, you can quickly adapt. If it varies like 10 degrees, doesn't matter how precise your setup was at that temperature. Okay, let's see if we can keep up a little bit with Oliver.
Yeah, he's the benchmark.
No, Ben Averot actually. I actually last time I beat Oliver in Barcelona.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Whoa.
But Chris beat me. Oh, okay. I think the truck is green.
Yeah, it is.
I was sliding a little bit too much.
Right. All good. Yep. Whereas my solution to set up is jump into the server, see what temperatures it's in, do a lap, and then figure it out from there. That's my solution. None of your prep. You just turn up and do it.
I mean, to be fair, I already had a setup for this. It's the second time Barcelona appears as a ranked race. Terry.
I have not actually raced around Barcelona in this community before, so we'll see how it goes.
It's really slippery.
It's because it's green.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you wonder why I can't see, or why you can't see my tires app, it's because I deactivated it. I have another overlay, and I didn't figure out how to show it on stream. I'll need to check that later. Ooh, Dylan Beeson is also here. This is another quick guy.
We have enough guinea pigs.
I mean, I think the coaches are gonna be kicked in the ass. To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, but at least we're nice enough to try and help people.
Yeah.
Right.
The rest are just greedy aliens.
Exactly, yeah. Ooh. Don't share setups, don't share anything. That's a lie, to be fair. Mr. Manuel Benz has helped me.
Yeah. Me too. Hats off to him.
Right.
And actually Dylan also gave me some tips.
Fair enough.
And Oliver shared lots of data, so yeah. We're just slow, Reece.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Right, let's see what we can do. Pressures are still not there, but we'll do it.
You need some base pressures to start with.
I've pretty much got them there. It's just that front left. I always underestimate it because it's Barcelona.
Yeah, I have it at 24.9 or something like that.
Well, mine's at 25 something, so.
Yeah. And open up your brake ducts. Not sure if you already did that, but
Nah.
I mean, for quali, maybe not that necessary, but definitely for the race.
Okay, my pressures are good now. Just needed 2 laps of warm up. So yeah, as you saw, I briefly put it into traction control 4 there because I was getting too much TC on the hairpin, but elsewhere it's good. That's how I try and be fast at least. Obviously on a quali lap you want outright pace, race you want consistency. What's that?
Yeah.
10th off you, that'll do. Considering that's my first lap.
Oh, that's fast, Reece.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I mean, yeah, we had some. But I'm right behind Oliver.
Run wide there. Whoopsies! Too deep. Okay. You'll go quicker.
Is it fast now? I think it's more grip.
Yeah, it's fast now.
Okay,
Oh,
are
much
you
better
ready
through
to pass?
camp. Wow.
Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Oops.
Clear on the right.
Oh dear,
Oh,
he's gone round.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yellow flag.
I'm not sure.
suggest you
It's
don't
like
do that.
he wanted to let me pass, but then didn't really back off, and I had
Right.
oh, unsafe
Oh
rejoin,
my
unsafe
word.
rejoin.
What is that?
Okay, one more
I
try.
have enough fuel as well. Right,
How-
let's see what we can
How
do.
hot are your tires?
28. They're a bit too
No.
high.
Oh. Miss the brakes, No, I mean, not pressure, temperature.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't have a temperature reading.
Oh, I have it, okay, because I have it on my
Yeah,
dashboard.
the Bentley doesn't show you temperatures. You're flying blind in the flying spur. Lovely, get it right in there. quali situation, because I know that Sergi's about as fast as me, I'm okay sticking behind him, because if I catch him, I'll be able to get toe on the straights and he won't slow me up that much. Whereas if I'm just that little ways away behind him, he also doesn't affect my lap in the slightest. And that's what you want to do with quali. You want to be aware of who's around you. And if someone's slow ahead, either if you've got time, get in front of them, or
Yellow flag in sector 1.
if not, create a sufficient gap so you don't catch them up on your runs. Because even you want to create, you'd say like, you'd think about 2 seconds, but then if you're on like a better run on the next lap, invalidated.
And I did that shitty one.
Yeah, you just get blocked. So it's very important to do that. There we go. There's a faster time. Right, what's pressures looking like? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the front left's perfect.
So yeah, but keep in mind qualifying is at 6. So I'm not. Well, maybe the temperatures are the same. Could be.
Yeah, but it's always good to save it just as a temperature. That's the important one. But yeah, I actually just realised I don't have my my chat up, so whoopsies if anyone's been chatting. But yeah, professional streamer.
Yeah, I also forgot that sometimes.
So we'll see what happens. I'm going to do something that I highly suggest you never do. Is I'm going to also use my quali setup for the race, just because it's fun.
Yeah. I to be honest, I will do the same. It doesn't feel well. Maybe one thing that I find an easy way to make it more race suitable, except it's for 1 hour stints or so, but just 1 click less rear right height. Maybe you can also touch the camber, but that's barely it. I mean, you don't need that much.
No.
You don't need that much.
And sometimes again, 1 click of TC here and there. If
Actually, exactly. But this TC is for me not really a setup thing. It's more like you can change it during the race.
Feel, yeah.
Oh, so.
Track's still the same temp, so that works. Let's go.
What? It was at 27, right?
It was at 31 on my end.
Oh, you look at track? What?
Yeah, I look at track.
Ambient is the thing that is.
That's temperatures, isn't it? I swear. Or am I completely wrong?
So to set up the pressures of your tires, you basically look at the ambient temperature.
I've always done it on track.
That's why it's not that accurate. Yeah, that's why it's possibly not accurate, right?
Maybe.
Alright.
Alright, so I got Tobias in front of me.
Yeah,
and I know for a fact, in the nicest way possible, I am faster than him. So there's 2 ways of going about this. Indicate I want to get through, which is just run wide, so I'm going to show my nose, and there we go. Lovely.
Car on the right.
Easy.
Yeah, thank you,
So
Tobias.
even in a quali scenario, you're still racing.
And taking different lines and stuff.
So considering we've only got 10 minutes, you really want to hammer these laps in. You ain't got time to, be worrying about it too much. Just go as fast as you can. I always like to get a sighter in, pit, and then go again. Because at least then you have a delta to compare yourself to. You got a target then.
Okay, go, Reece. I'll leave you a gap.
Understeer. Chundersteer. So, breaking point for T1, just before the 100. You're always looking for it. That's especially in the boat league, because it's got terrible brakes. But
it's also in the McLaren.
Hammer it, get it nice and into the curb. I broke a bit too early. Over the curb, upshift to 3rd slightly, keep the throttle planted. and then you want to just graze the curbs to get the rotation through turn 3. And the earlier you can put down the throttle, the better. Underneath the bridge braking, get it nice and in. You want to just wait and then straighten the car up and floor it again. Very tricky, that corner. You can really lose under traction. Here you brake just as the inside curb shows over the crest. Again, run it wide on, and you can use a lot of the exit curb. This one is a bit of a tricky one. I always brake just on that curb there. Get it over the green, but not too much, otherwise you'll spin, and run it as wide as you dare without breaking track limits. Here it's just a small dab on the brakes. You normally can lift if you're really good, but I can't. And then here you're always looking at this crane on the left, just between those brake board markers. Get it down into the corner, traction 4 to get no traction cut. Over that curb, in nicely into this one. Again, use the curb on the inside to give you the rotation. Run it wide, use all the curb if you can. Again, brake when you see the sausage curb appear over the crest. And then here you brake just as you go underneath the gantry. Over there, that curb, run it wide, and it's flat through the final corner.
That was a really nice coaching, Reece. I used all your tips.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, you got much quicker lap time than me. But now I got a delta, so.
Fucked up here.
Right.
Didn't use that much.
See, if you brake slightly too late for that one, because the track falls away from you, it's so easy to lose time. Just invalidated.
Wanna let me through or keep in front?
Oh, I'm staying in front. I got nice air.
I would give you nice air too.
Yeah, true. Oh, hey, if I get on that curve.
Oh shit.
Get a nice wide through there, get a nice run. I do just have enough fuel.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Yeah, I have 2 more laps actually.
I have 1, so this is it. Driving like a pleb.
He's trying to stay on.
I'm validated too.
Yellow
Ah, come on,
flags,
you could
yellow-
have given me a tow a little bit.
I had no fuel, I was getting out of your way.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Right, so slightly too high on them. We've got enough time. We've got enough time. Good to go for one more. Tyres won't be up to full temperature, but hey ho. Right. So here's 117. Veerman, okay. I won't block him. But he's the one that I want to give a nice... I know it's Shank. Oh, and he's bowled it. Okay. Veerman's the guy in front.
I bottled this lap. Won't improve. I think the tires. I think your strategy was the best one because the tires are not that.
Yeah, the tyres don't last.
Yeah, no point in.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
No point in wasting resources. But oh my god, I did so well in not taking the Lamborghini.
What do you mean?
Because I loved the field yesterday in Kialami. But then I did a few laps in Barcelona and said, actually not.
Yeah.
And Averot yesterday like was flying, was unreachable. And I'm
So I got to be careful. Sorry, I got to be careful here not to block sights. But I also want my free air, so I got to go.
Right, let's watch Reece.
Sometimes you got to be greedy on the racetrack. Yeah, my tyres are not up to scratch at all, but we'll go for it.
Come on, you got this, Reece.
Could have broken way later there. Ah. I'm gonna get blocked.
Come on, Beerman, you got this.
Get out of the way.
Oh no.
Go.
Oh, you actually got the toe. Don't. Look at this.
Whee,
This
there you
extra
go.
10th. Oh my god, P3, there's battle, Reece. There's battle actually between us.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oliver. Okay, don't
Oliver,
punt me.
just beat it.
You're behind
Just.
me. Don't punt
Just.
me. Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's,
Oh, what?
that's
How much?
remarkably close.
How much fuel do we need? So let's see. We won't go faster than 144 actually.
No. I highly
Because
doubt.
that was like yeah.
Right, 30 minutes. I'd say if you get 44, you can't really go much. And 2.76.
We're gonna do.
50 litres.
What's your
So
consumption?
2.76. It's the
What?
Bentley, mate.
Okay,
It's
I need 56 or so.
So I put 57 in because you got to remember the out lap
Ah, yeah,
or
yeah,
the
yeah.
formation lap.
Mine is 50. We're gonna do 18 laps plus the out
Yeah,
lap.
exactly.
So I need.
And the other important thing to remember as well, and a lot of people forget this actually, the formation lap takes more fuel than a normal race lap because you're doing so much accelerating and braking.
Yeah, not that much really. But yeah, I actually needed 54.1 upset.
Yep.
So 56 is safe.
See, I've just put in 57 because I would rather be over fueled by 3 liters than be under fueled by 1.
Yeah, but really it's impossible that we would need a pace of, I don't know, 143s
30 seconds.
in race.
Boost speed. Yeah, that's true. But I always like to be sure.
Yeah.
You never know what will happen. You never know.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so do I have fresh
20
tires?
seconds.
Yeah, I have. Let's maybe.
I don't think I've seen a qualifying that close though. if I can replicate that speed in the championship, I'll be happy. And that's with what, 4 laps practice? So
That's crazy. To be fair, there was
Only single file.
that was on Saturday, the CDA 1000 with James Boothby in the McLaren,
yeah.
and P2 and P3 were McCormack and Jagdanikov, I don't know how to pronounce his name, both in the Bentley. Both got a run on him and overtook him in the start. So yeah, I think the
So,
McLaren is not the best at starting.
Yeah. Little tip for tyre warm up: just ride the brake. Just sit here, full throttle, riding the brake.
And if you can, and for example the McLaren, you see this dashboard, it shows you the tire, the brake temperatures. So you don't wanna go over, let's say 650 on the front, 450 on the rear. That are kinda your limits.
So yeah, all I get on my dashboard is tyre temps, and on like one of them is tyre temps and pressures. That's it. I don't get brakes. So
So
yeah,
you
it's
do
not
have
great.
tire temps.
Well, it's another dash. So on my main one that I use, I don't.
Can you not switch between dashes?
I mean I can, but then I can't see my lap time and things.
Oh, okay. I have the in-game HUD for the lap times.
Or if you want to be really fancy and think you're driving a road car, you can use the other one that the Bentley has, which I quite like, but it doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah, I know which one. So useless.
I know, it's great. I love it.
All
but
about
it's-
all its looks. Okay, Dylan is gonna fly away. Dylan
Yeah.
is gonna fly away. We know that. He knows that.
Yeah, he's not the goal. So it's also important to temper your expectations, because if you know someone's going to fly away from you, there's not really much point racing them on the start, because they'll just get you eventually. I know that sounds really strange, but especially for like someone like, again, Benz, when you're racing against him, it's better to, if you could risk a second place with a crash with him, compared to you know that you'll get second place and you'll have no chance against first, it's probably better to do that.
And it's not all about the crash. If you start battling, eventually P3 will catch you, and then you will start battling with P3.
Exactly.
So
And also your tires get destroyed as well.
exactly. So if you know you're slower, just keep behind and be happy for every lap you stay in the tow.
Right, do you want to narrate the start, or do you want me to narrate the start?
I'm not good at narrating, so
And driving. So, 2 things you're looking out for on the start: how good the guy in front of you gets, how good the guy behind you gets. If you got the guy behind you's coming up, worry about him. If you're catching the guy in front, worry about him. Got to concentrate for a little bit and go. So, in typical style, I'm going to get boxed in
On the right.
because the Boatley is fast.
oh my god.
Yep, Sights has got a better run there, so I had to back off there. And it's better to just brake early. They're 3 wide, no point going for it. Let them fight. follow the
Oh,
nice little.
I got
gap.
pushed, I got
Go.
pushed.
There you go, and there's an accident, and you can't avoid it sometimes, as you
Oh
saw.
my god, I don't know how I survived this.
Car on the right.
I did not. I got damage, but sometimes you can't avoid it. I had nowhere to go. I put the brakes on, but oh, I've been dived by a cheeky McLaren there. Bit unnecessary.
I think, I'm not sure you saw it better. Was it my fault there? I think I I was as
for
much
me,
as I
for
could.
me, I think you hit the sausage curb on the inside and it threw you into
No, I got
Oliver.
pushed. I got pushed into the sausage curb actually before.
I didn't see any push on my end, but
So I
you know
had a tap.
You know what ACD's like.
Yeah, I had a tap first from the right. I think from Oliver. I'm not sure, and then I hit the sausage curb.
Car on the right.
So unfortunately I have 30 seconds of damage, but luckily it seems to be mostly aero. And this is perfect opportunity. We can start battling some guys. So no point sending it up there, even though I had a better run. You'll just get chopped off and cause an accident. So where is he? So the guy in front's very wide on exit corners, which can be useful. Think about where you can get a better run on an exit of a corner while he's too busy trying to not hit track limits. You just get a nice little switchback. He's gone wide again, see? You just keep following him.
I have 2 seconds damage.
You got away with that. I had a car through me, so...
Oh shit.
So, unfortunately with my damage, I don't have much in a straight line speed, but we'll go for a move. He's giving me the inside, very nice. I mean, he sort of gave me that. He broke very early, but I was coming through there either way. Oh, the understeer. I got no aero. Right, so now we need to try and get on the back of this BMW. Which we should be able to. Fingers crossed. The car does not handle anywhere near as good as it should do.
How much damage do you have?
30 seconds.
30.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had a car inside me. There's not really much you can do.
I'm fighting
But
with
you move,
Ben Averot.
punt each other for me. So again, this BMW is very slow through the chicane. You can use that. So I didn't change my TC because I didn't really think about that. But next time round, if I'm close, TC's coming down so I can get a good run out of it. Might as well risk it.
I want to finish the race and see what happened there because
Yeah.
I'm super sure I got hit from the side. I mean, we were through wide. We were asking for trouble. But yeah,
I'll just run complete. I've got so much understeer, it's ridiculous. So always look the car ahead as well, as in the car ahead of the car ahead. So that NSX is a bit all over the place. Will the BMW make a move? You don't know. But if it slows them up, you can get 2 for 1, or they cause an accident and you have to avoid.
yeah, I'm pretty much just staying in the toe of Ben Averot in the Lamborghini. He seems quite fast. I think I'm faster, but no point in trying to move so early. Let's make it happen, you know? Let's let it happen, rather. Like, just wait until he does some little mistake and we can pass. Because otherwise, if we start fighting, the drivers behind will start to catch.
Right. So So again, there's no point trying to move in the final sector. It doesn't make sense. Traction control down to 4, get a better run, which I did.
Well done, mate.
And then I got an understeer through the final corner because I got no aero. So the problem is, Schenk's probably got no damage whatsoever. So if he wants to make a move, he can do. But he was good. He was too far back. There's no point lunging. There we go. I've learned how to drive now with no downforce. So again, that other BMW up there is looking very leery. And in typical style, you can't see anything behind a BMW.
Oh yeah, it's such a pleasure being behind the Lamborghini. He's got quite a pace. It's been quite intense, Daniel. It's this is was supposed to be a race coach versus
Well, they
coach
both run wide.
with Reece.
Oh, he's got to slide out of the corner. They don't go
But
side
in
by
the
side through
beginning,
it, lads.
somehow
Oh, he can be cheeky now. He hit the back of the BMW. Nice. Oh, he's coming back the inside again. Give him the space. That's my corner.
Let Reece.
Lovely.
I was hoping for an
So it was important to see where he
crash-free-
was going there. It was obvious that he was going to try
crash-free
not
race,
lose the position
but
back.
sadly
But because of that, he
we went
overcommitted
three
into the
wide
first part of
into
the
this
chicane. We had to
corner.
give each other space. And once I had the inside for the
Someone-
next part, I'm not going to block Schenk here if he wants to go for it. But we'll go for a battle round because it's more fun. See, giving each other nice lot of space. Oh, I didn't misjudge that. That was my bad.
oh shit. Mistake here.
Yep, Mr. BMW is going to try and open the door again. There's not really much I could do there because Schenk was still there. But I'm still here, so I will keep my nose in. BMW's giving me nice load of space, but not much I can do. Oh, it's Mr. Oliver. Didn't even pay attention. That'll be why.
I'm
Schenk's
surprised how bad the crash was for them because I somehow managed to catch it in the end.
Honestly, I think the only reason that because the fact that two of us were in each other, there's not really much you can do at that point.
So for me, I think if I remember correctly, Oliver was in the middle of both of us.
Yeah.
I went for the outside in T1, but then of course I guess there was no space. I think I was slightly in the front, so I should have the priority there. But of course
Fastest lap on the
there
race.
was no
You can
space.
only remember so much as what you remember. So
Yeah. Let's see.
it's one of those ones where you have to review the replay before
Yeah.
making judgments.
Whoa, what a drift into T1. That's not good for the tires.
So another thing I'm going to do now, hopefully, with my damaged vehicle, is follow these two through the pack. So you want to stick nice and close to them, very nice and close. Because if they make a move and slow the other car up, again, you get a free position. Depends how easy they make it.
And what I should do is be a little bit easier on the tires. 102 degrees currently on the left.
Yeah, it's quite hot. Oh, I'm getting a nice little bit of screen freeze there. That's obviously not good. So yeah, Oliver is unfortunately pulling away from me. I don't know how much damage he's got, but... Oh, he's run wide there though. That might be a track limit warning.
Did they get crashed? I think my only damage was with Dylan.
I have no idea. I genuinely can't remember, to be honest. So again, they're fighting now. They're fighting that McLaren and the BMW. So you really want to be there for when that happens.
So yeah, sorry for that.
So BMW's going to go wide.
Today we are like co-streaming with Reece, so it's
See how much
hard
he checks
to
up?
read the chat and stuff.
That's why you got an opportunity to make a move. But you don't want to be too ambitious, because otherwise then it's accidents happen. And I'm still getting lag, which is nice. Oh, Oliver looks like he's going for a move. Brake early, let him battle, because they're going to eventually slow, as you can see. Otherwise you just pile back into the back of the McLaren. Didn't get on the curb, so I'm going to have understeer through there.
It's being intense so far.
BMW's wide. Oh, and they've collided. Unsure why that was, but
Oliver?
I'm not going to make that. Yeah, I'm not going to make that 3 wide. That's a silly 3 wide. You could do it, but it would just cause an accident. Better to be safe. I think that I couldn't really see because all I could see was McLaren wing, but I'm pretty sure the BMW in front of Oliver lost it and they just collided under acceleration.
I'm not
Wasn't
sure.
really Oliver's fault.
I'm not sure if Ben is losing pace, or maybe he's just fast in the straights with the Lambo and I have the toe, so it doesn't affect. Oh shit. For speaking, I messed up the chicane.
Yeah,
Come
speaking
on.
whilst driving is a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
The way I like to practice it is actually I stream my races to my friends in Discord, and so we're chatting, laughing and whatnot whilst I drive, and that's why I'm pretty good at doing what I do. So we're still keeping pace with these guys, which is not a bad thing. You know, with the car the way it feels, you can always be happy. And again, considering the start, to not be basically last is pretty much a good thing. You know, you could have easily DNF'd from that, but you keep going, yeah, and you take what you can. So we're still catching Tobias in 5th. So there are still positions to gain. There's still, you know, fun to be had. I mean, that's what happened at Misano when I spun. I could have really easily let myself get annoyed.
Oh yeah.
You know, get upset, and don't get me wrong, I was. It was this very disappointing, the fact that was that, because I reckon I did actually probably have pace to, you know, be on the podium. But there's nothing you can do. You can't change what you did. There's no point dwelling on it. Move forward, try and get position backs, and I did. And I pulled an absolutely audacious move on Ben Smith, and the rest is history.
Did you overtake him?
Yeah, it was a proper dive bomb. It was a beauty of a move. I locked up and everything, but I got him. You can actually see on the replay me locking up, and I was like, uh-oh.
Shit.
Yeah. There are moments
Yeah.
where you just go,
Fastest lap of the
I've
race.
overtook that. Very good. I definitely won't be getting that.
Gonna give me some pit pace. Whoa, shit.
Yeah, arguably I probably should pit to get rid of the damage, but more fun doing it this way. I'm having fun. So Tobias has gone wide. Are they going to hit each other? It looks like they gave it. There's a few door taps there. Will Tobias fall in? He does. Smart racing from him. Gave him good battle, but knew when it was lost. That's the one thing that I think sim racers need to learn in general, is knowing when a battle's lost. It's, just because you're in the right, you know, doesn't mean you have to do it. You know?
Rings a bell. I had so many situations where, I don't know, someone goes for a move, especially when they're faster than you, and you
Yep.
were trying the whole time to defend. Obviously they get desperate behind, so at
Yep.
some point they go for a move, obviously risky. At that point you can take two different decisions, like try
Yep.
to block it and risk it that either you or both got taken out, or just let it happen, live for another day
Yep.
or another lap.
Many people have died being in the right.
Yeah. And to be fair, sometimes there's no point in battling.
No.
It's like if they are faster behind you, they will probably overtake you eventually.
Exactly.
So don't, on top of that, don't lose time.
You got like if it's the last 5 minutes of the race,
Yeah, of
the
course.
decision becomes different. But if you're midway through the race, you know, and you've still got what 25 minutes to go or whatever, no point. Let them have it. Because also, if they're super aggressive, you've already tilted them to the point of, I guarantee you in the next corner they'll make a mistake. Because they've been so used to following you, they're like, yes, I got past them, and just missed their braking zone. And then you just slide on back through, and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
That's how I race a lot of people. Most of the time it's not me actually overtaking, it's them making mistakes. Yeah, through Camps, it's bad now.
I need
Another
to get
little
a
bit
good
of dust
run
kicked up.
out of the chicane. Actually, Ben is winning time there and always has a good run out. Oh my god. I never manage. It's such a good exit speed.
So I'm not moving forward now. It's a shame, but I can't catch those two ahead. As you can see, P4's doing mid 45s and I'm in the 46 ones. I mean, that's quicker than what I've ever done. So this is pretty much it. This is where I am. So again, no point taking risks and pushing like a madman. Just keep it consistent and bring it home at this point. Unfortunately, it does mean that the last 10 minutes of the stream is going to be a bit boring. But there's nothing
Getting
much you can
intense
do.
in
And
here.
yeah, go watch his.
To be honest, I think maybe it's a toe, but I'm faster than Ben.
Well, you qualified in front of him, so
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
yeah. But that's the problem with Barcelona. Where do you overtake? There's pretty much one place you do it.
Yeah, and I almost got it, but I was too pussy and brake too early. And no, we don't want to play Destruction Derby.
Nope. Yeah, you got a lot more to lose than I do. So yeah, still hitting the 46s. I'm only 4/10 off Oliver, which, you know, isn't bad. If I was 4/10 off Oliver in a normal situation, I'd be ecstatic. You know? Because it's going to be him, old Chris Melbourne, and Ben's going for the championship, really. So if you can mix it with the big guys sometimes, be proud.
Is Chris Melbourne
So-
definitely joining the...
I've no idea, but if he does, it'll be fun.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm in. And I'm driving this old machine. Because for some reason, I don't know why, it really suits my driving style. I like captaining boats, it seems.
It was my first car.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of McLaren personally. I just can't get along with it.
I love the Lambo, but it wasn't good at Barcelona, I think. So here we have a very tough situation. Ben is not really doing any mistake. In the main straight, I just can't get a run. So the only possibility is in the braking after the fast right-hander.
Yeah, if you can make it. It's all about following through T9.
Yeah. To be fair, it happened the last 2 laps. I just need to come out a little bit faster. Oh, shit.
Ran wide there, that might be a track limit warning.
That's
No time gained.
that's really, really fair play from Ben. He did it beautifully. He saw I was trying the whole time, every time braking too early. Now I just missed the brakes, and he did me the old switcheroo.
Yep.
So like,
He
sorry
sold you a
Ben.
dream, he did.
Sorry Ben. Sorry Ben. It was. Well, I mean, I didn't get off track, so it wasn't that bad. But still, if that would have been a crash, that was totally on me.
Yeah.
Ben did it beautifully. Actually, we're gonna watch the replay of that because that was a magnific switchback. It's like he knew it.
Well, that's part of being a good racing driver as well. 'Cause again,
Yeah.
if you brake early, you see them going launching up your inside, you got the position back. It don't matter, you didn't have to defend it or go side by side, you just let them make the mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone else has also been paying attention, but my lap time's very consistent. Which is another important thing. Because if you're just fluctuating lap times, you know, that's just not good for you.
Which is remarkable with damage.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the best run I ever got from T1, and it's just not enough. Just not enough.
Sounds like that Lambo is.
Not T1. Sorry, the last
Yeah.
corner. You understood that?
Yeah. Into T1.
Yeah, into T1. That was like I was in the exit of the chicane. I was literally on his right, on his rear bumper.
absolute beauty there. He's coming out of that corner. Oh, too wide there. That might be a ding. No, I'll go away with it.
Okay, next lap. I gotta show him the nose.
Ah, the old show him the nose.
Yeah.
Show your intent.
Alright. Ooh, that's gonna be close. That's gonna be close. Either 2 more laps or 3 more laps. And I think actually it will be 2. I don't think we have the pace currently.
Yeah, it'll be 2.
It's
Nice 45.8 there. Not bad. But when you come to the end of the race and you want to get a move, if you got some track limits to use up, use them. Not the fairest way of racing.
Yeah, but where?
Yeah, that's the question. On this track it doesn't really work, but on some
Spa,
of them it does.
maybe. Spa. You
Yeah,
could abuse a little bit of
if you
rally.
can cut rally on, yeah. I've done that many a time.
Ah, I don't think I'm gonna.
Are we a ding? Oh. Bro, slightly too late.
It will be actually 2 more laps.
Damn. Good job I put that little smidgen of fuel in then.
Yeah. I have plenty.
Oh, I was faster than Schenk that lap. So they must be battling. It's the only thing I can determine from that. And it looks like they are, yeah, just up ahead. So there still might be places to gain if they have an accident.
I'm missing my brakes now. I think I destroyed my fronts trying to. And Ben was much smarter than me.
Well, I saw your tyre wear that you posted.
Yeah.
And you're graining.
Yeah. I mean, it was similar temperatures.
Like my word, like I thought I had graining problems, but that was
Well,
I saw some severes on there.
oh no, that wasn't me. That was one of my teammates. He was really pushing too much. Actually, all these data analysis I did was to show him that it's not worth it, because my average, he got the fastest lap of us all, sure.
Yeah.
But the average was worse.
Yeah. Then that's what I was saying about it's better to be consistent than just
Yeah,
fast for a
yeah.
lap. Leave a tenth or 2 there. If you need to gain that tenth or 2, you know you can. There's no point pushing for it every single lap, because that just leads to mistakes. Or, in your teammate's case, bad tyres. Oh, I tell you what, the battle for podium is on this last lap. any mistakes there, and
I'm too concentrated for the
he's
battle for
concentrating.
P1, but
He can't talk whilst driving.
no. This may be it. Probably my last opportunity. And that did it. A little bit. No, maybe not. Not really, not really.
Send it in the chicane.
Oh my god. I was too there.
Leader has finished race. Great job, man. P2. Bring it back to the base.
Alright, I wanna see. Let's watch the replay. Because I think it wasn't my fault. If it is, I'm really sorry. But I honestly, I'm quite sure I got pushed from. Yeah, that little tap. Like, yeah. Yeah.
And now we
That
go for the
was-
drifting session.
I mean, take a look at what you think. Oliver had more space to the right to go, but he just, well, it's like, I mean, he just, the first tap pushed me off the track. I couldn't, I like, after that I couldn't do anything. Oh my god, that was a disaster. Oh my god, oh my god.
Right, I'll have a look. Because I had nowhere to go, unfortunately. There was nothing I could do there. Tried to be careful into T1, but there's only so much you can do. Yeah, it was a small bit of bouncing, and then that was it.
Like, it was just enough. It was already tight, and I think I couldn't do anything.
I mean, yeah, when you see this, as soon as you see that, you should be on the brakes, really, but just couldn't react in time, and I hit Averrod as well. And I mean, yeah, nothing I can do. That's it, and that's all she wrote. Real shame. I'm shocked that you got away with that, but
Yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, once that's all happening, you've just got to avoid cars, and yeah, there's nothing really much you can do. Hey ho, it looks like
Have
it was
you-
all front damage at least, but yeah.
But can you take a look? What do you think from my side? Like, was it?
Honestly, I would put it down as pure racing incident. I mean, there's nothing much you can really do. I mean, the only thing is, I need to watch it.
I mean,
I'd
I
say
think
that-
it was reckless from all of us, to be honest.
That's the thing. You basically, if you look at it, you're going off the track. Dylan is squeezing at both ears. Sights really doesn't have anywhere to go, and at that point, it's just a pinch point. Like
Yeah, I was. Yeah. But
like if you look, like Dylan gave no room, which is
Dylan gave. Okay, you mean on the?
on
Oh
on the
yeah,
second-
yeah. That
second
was
part.
actually you're right. If he had gotten us a little bit more of room, I would have get away with it. But
having said that, like Dylan was clear, so he can do that.
Yeah.
He's very close, very close. But I think it was just enough, and he just misjudged it, and that's what you were still there, and that was it.
For me, that
Yeah.
was, if you take a look, I was in front. I was actually quite clear, and Oliver had space. If I'm looking at from the top, and he sadly tapped me a little bit, which I was on the trajectory to make it before the the curb, but then that tap like completely put me off, and I tried to
See,
correct.
yeah.
I think after the tap I should have just go like completely to the runoff. I think.
For me, it's a case of you've all done something wrong, but here's the thing, and this goes back to what I said at the start. Was it Dylan was completely in the right to cut back here and cut down and go for the racing line. That was, you know, he's more than welcome to do that. But was it really smart to do that when it was 3 wide? That's the question. I don't want to act like I'm slating him, because I'm not, because we all have done something similar at some point in our racing career. But considering you know you're on the curb, the question you've got to have is a little bit wider. Would that have avoided the incident entirely?
Yeah, that's what he actually just wrote in the chat, that he said, I thought I was clear on Oliver, but you I couldn't see.
Yeah. Do you not have radar up, Dylan? Because he should have been on your radar. That's the other thing.
Yeah, I was looking at the radar the whole time.
So where's... Yeah, because if I show the battle with Schenk, I knew I was clear here, but then he came back, and then it was just that slight bit of misjudgment. You know, it's fair. You know, he was there. I can't really turn down on him there. It was just a small bit of misjudgment, but and that was it. And that's how they got through, which is completely fair. But that's why I opened the steering as soon as I saw it. I was like, right, I don't want to get spun out here. I'm just gonna let it go, and I did. So yeah, I think that's just the way you got to look at it.
Oh! I forgot. I wanted to show the massive overtake from, or not overtake, but
the lockup.
Well, yeah, like how. Well, he actually overtook me. Actually, that was. Oh,
the replay's gone.
Yeah,
Green light,
whatever.
green light. Go, go, go.
Out we go.
Let's see, because yeah, I was battling with Jordan, and that's why I got a bad run out of the last chicane. Ben was right behind, and he just used it. The speed of the Lambo was just just greater there. Nothing I could do, and he just took the opportunity. Yeah, he was on the outside. I tried to. I left him actually too much space, but that was well done.
I need to actually watch it. What lap was it on? Was it the final lap?
No. The final lap was also interesting, but that wasn't there. Let me check what it was. I think lap 11 maybe, or 12.
Your car 61. Yeah. Lap 11, lap 12. What point of it? Where was it?
Wait a second. Oh yeah, here was lap 13. Lap 13. 27:40. Well, minus 3.
27:40, yeah.
And
oh yeah, big send. Yeah, never making that corner.
Like, yeah, I was desperate. Every corner was the same. But to be honest,
if the breaking point is there, where I've just paused it, and then you're going there, way too late.
I'm honestly, I'm always. It's hard for me to judge this breaking point. I know it's, but I start braking before the 100. To be fair, but it's just I would have needed 2 meters 2 meters more, because I'm not that far
Yeah.
away. It just looks like this because I am completely on the inside, but he makes it beautifully. Like
Yeah.
you have to give him that. He just waits patiently, bam, cut back. Okay, bye.
There was another.
That
there was
was-
another. Nice.
That was a
I know.
master class from Ben.
Is it this one?
GG mate, GG.
So what really helped Ben as well was that Audi getting out of his way on the last lap.
No, it was a
How did
Porsche. I
Audi,
think. Or what do you mean?
there was an Audi on the last lap.
Ah,
ahead.
oh, yeah. That, yeah.
Had he not got out of the way, that was yours for the taking. I think.
Yeah,
But-
I actually, if I had braked also a little bit later, but I wasn't sure. I thought this can be either like it could be from hero to zero, you know, like that could be a massive crash if we all misunderstood each other and don't leave enough space. Yeah, whatever. I settled for P2. That was fine. All right. Reece, that was yeah, unfortunate, but was fun. Maybe we can repeat for next time.
I think so. I think it'd be good if we can get some feedback as well,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
obviously whilst you're trying to race, you're not really thinking about what information people want to hear, so you sort of just
Yeah.
spout it as you go.
Yeah. Toby
But,
says
yeah,
it
if-
was really enjoyable race. Well, you were
Yeah.
in the race, mate. That was
Yeah.
yeah.
No, he's the one who was like, "This is a great idea," and then joined the race, so we didn't watch it.
But you were battling with him, right?
Yeah, briefly, we did have a little bit of a battle, so I hope he got something out of that himself.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
But yeah, otherwise, yep, I'm gonna stop my stream.
Yeah,
and
me too.
I'm gonna go get some dinner.
All right, then have a good one, Reece. See you around.
Yep.
And you too.
See ya.
Bye bye, chat. Bye bye, Toby. Daniel. Yeah, do that. Enjoy.